Mr. Nasser, what is your take on government's policy of making science subjects compulsory at O level?
You see, the education kind of system in Uganda, has challenges right from, of course, primary O level and even at institutional level. I believe that one we need to be aware. For example, if I became president, I would first make sure that primary section has 6 classes. 6. A number of countries in the world do not have what is an equivalent of P7 here. To start with, that would save us a lot of money. There is no need to keep a child 7 years in primary. So to start with, P7 would be off because it will not be on us first. A number of countries do not have P7, so that one will be off. Now, going to the issue of sciences compulsory, I think it is a counterproductive, measure for government to, make sciences compulsory, because we do not have statistics, and we shall never have statistics that making sciences compulsory has produced scientists in Uganda. And you see, I know that people are naturally gifted to do certain things. You do not have to force someone to be something. So that policy, in my opinion, is counterproductive. You don't have to force someone to be. You need a doctor who has passion. And when God created man, he gave us ingredients that make us who we are. He gave us ingredients that make someone an engineer, and I am not. You see, I'm a culprit of such kind of a policy. In my O-level, I did sciences. LHS, I did sciences. I ended up doing a diploma in telecommunication engineering, which after I threw out. I am not naturally a scientist, but I can make a contribution elsewhere. You don't need to be a scientist to make a contribution. You understand? God has given each man different ingredients that he can use to make a contribution. So for me, for instance, if I became president, that is a counterproductive policy that will have to be disbanded. Let people do what they are naturally are. We're having now doctors and engineers who do not even have a feel of their vocations, of their qualifications, because they were just made. It's a policy B. No, that is, in my opinion, not right. And there is no statistics that defends the fact that making sciences compulsory has created more scientists, and therefore the country is moving forward. For me, what I would instead make compulsory is a vocational skill. Each and every school should have a vocational school. And for instance, if you're taking your child to Nagalama or Nabisunza or wherever, it should be known that when you take your child to Nabisunza, you have to do carpentry from senior 1 to senior 4, because you're building a skill, not physics of pipettes, burettes, and such kind of titrating. No, you're saying carpentry at Nabisunza is compulsory, for example. Bricklaying at this school is compulsory. You understand? You zone them. Say in Kampala, for instance, carpentry is compulsory at Kololo. Painting is compulsory at Old Kampala. So a parent who thinks that his child should get a skill in painting will know where to take a child. For 4 years, if a child is exposed for 4 years, in painting will come out after senior year as a painter. But if you're exposing a child to physics and chemistry and cutting rats and crocodiles, and you think that they're going to be a scientist when they come out after senior year, it's not right. So for me, focus, what will be compulsory is a vocational subject per school. Each school would have at least 2 vocational subjects. One measured in by boys and the other measured in by girls. Those would be, in my opinion, what should be compulsory, not the physics and the chemistry of burettes and pipettes and, drawing the compound eyes of the grasshopper. I don't think those ones are taking the country anywhere.